Hello everyone, this is Mr. Silverwolf SP. Let's play Chrono Trigger. Again. Last time we were here, Chrono met a new friend named Marl. He took her to visit his friend Luca at the fair, and there was some kind of accident, and a hole appeared in reality, and Marl fell into it. So, Chrono followed after her, and now we're in this place that looks familiar, but isn't exactly the same. So let's see what happens, and where she could have gone. Alright. A millennial fair. Here! Have you been in your cups? Our kingdom is only 600 years old. The majority of the 21st still reigns, last as I checked. I scarce remember the days before the war against the Fiend Lord began. The months turned to years. When will all this end? He doesn't look old enough to be all, when will all this end? But apparently he is. Alright, let's first restore my HP and everything at the end. Because my house ain't here, so... Hey, it's another one of them boxes. It's got the same inscription. Box has been handed down in the family for generations. If you can open it, you can have it. Weird. Where are you, you say? You some sort of simpleton? Even a half-wit should know this land for Guardia. Our kingdom wages war with the Fiend Lord's army day and night, fighting to restore the realm's peace. Pray tell me you knew that much at least. Of course. Then might you show the good grace to stop wandering about pestering folk with moronic questions. Okay. Moronic questions, huh? Oh, praise be, they found Queen Linnae wandering up in the canyon. She'd been missing for so long, I'd fear the worst. She must be back at the castle by now, getting some much-needed rest. Queen Linnae? The lady the bell's named after? The Fiend Lord's army laid waste to Zenin Bridge. We've lost our only road to the southern continent. And there's no ferry in this time. Or place. Or... Clearly there's been a time change. I mean, I've lost 400 years. You an outsider too? The name's Tony. I'm an explorer. And if you can spare 10G to buy this round, I'll be a storyteller too. What do you say? Why not? Another mug. Cheers, friend. Well then, a promise is a promise. It's about the missing queen. My travels have taken me to the cathedral in the Western Wood. There's something most peculiar about that place. It's only a hunch, but... Beg your pardon? They found Queen Linnae in the canyon. Huh. Seems my suspicions were misplaced. I was all but certain something foul was afoot at that cathedral to the west. Huh. So the cathedral to the west has something foul afoot, and they found her up in the canyon where I showed up. I'm Banta, the village blacksmith. I'm forging this bell at the king's behest as a symbol of his love for Queen Linnae. The bell isn't even done. The Queen's vanishing act had me wondering if all this work would be for naught. After all, what's the bell without the Queen, eh? But it seems they found her in the canyon up north. She's back at the castle now, and I'm back to work. I wonder if... My husband wants a daughter both clever and fair. Huh. Well, that seems... your business. Alright, well, let's go see if we can... Let's go to the castle and see if we can figure out if this has anything to do with Guardia Castle, north beyond the forest. Okay. Our missing friend. Uh-oh. Gotcha. Green Imp and Roundillo. Okay. Strength capsule. Something you don't really want to invest in on ranged characters, but since he's a melee, he needs it. Whoa. It was a trap. Roundillo Riders. Oh no. Oh yes. Critical hit. Alright, so they're gone. More experience for me. No, nothing that way. Shelter! Yay! We'll take out 2 of you anyway. Guardia Castle. No trespassing. Well, that's not very friendly. Dead end ahead. What the? A mysterious force shields are shut. That's what? 3 of them? Alright, let's see if they know about the missing girl. Halt! Who goes there? I've not seen your face before, and those outlandish clothes. Wouldn't be one of the Fiend Lord's agents, would we? Ha! Fat chance, look at him. That boy's not built to lift a sword, let alone serve in the Fiend Lord's army. Suppose you're right. Now run along, boy, before we're forced to lock you up in the towers. Stop that at once. Queen Lene. Queen Lene? That man is my friend, and you will treat him as such. But, Your Majesty, there's something strange about his look. Here it comes. You refuse to obey my orders? No, I forgive me, my lady. Please enter. She looks familiar. Please pardon us. We'd no idea you were Her Majesty's guest. I envy you to be favored by the Queen. King Guardia the 21st sits in audience within. Be mindful of your place. Okay. Majesty, I am to understand that you played some role in helping to rescue my lady wife. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Might you know what befell Lene? She's been acting rather oddly since her return. And she seems to have lost the coral hairpin she always wore. She always treasured that thing so. Forgive me, you must be tired. Please, rest in the knight's quarters down the stairs to the left. I'll speak to the commander. I better go meet with her first. The Queen's chambers are above. She has granted you permission to pass. Thank you. I will do just that. Pass. Ooh, storerooms. Ooh, storerooms with stuff. Video games in this day had boxes for the heroes just waiting around to take them. In later days, this is stolen, that's stolen. It makes more sense, it's more immersive. But nowadays, in this time period, everything was boxed up and left for heroes. I don't know why they did it. Her Majesty awaits you. Hello? It's been over 10 years since Her Majesty first came to this castle, but she's scarce aged a day. In fact, she looks even younger now than she did before her disappearance. Mysterious. You're the one who saved our queen? I'd expected one a bit more dashing. Huh. Well, thank you, rudeness. Ah, there you are. Please leave us. I need to have words with this man in private. As you wish, Your Majesty. Words with this man. That's not, well, whatever. Come nearer. Don't be shy. Okay. Fooled you, didn't I, Chrono? It's me, but everyone keeps calling me Lene for some reason. I thought so. How could they mistake you for the Queen? I'm glad you came. We were only together for that short time at the fair, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Yeah, well, who else was going to come for you? Nobody else knew you were missing. Thank you, Chrono. What's happening? I don't see nothing. Just a strange little room. I feel like I'm being torn apart. Help me, Chrono. I'm scared. It's like I'm dying. Please, Chrono, help. Why are you glowing? Stop with the glowing. Not again. Oh, crud. I just got her back, and now she just poofs out of existence. Well, I'll take the ether, but I gotta get out of here, because these people will be all like, what happened to the queen? What'd you do with her? You're in the dungeon. By the way, did Her Majesty seem somehow not herself? No, she seemed perfectly normal. Truly, perhaps I worry over much. Her Majesty's dismissed you already. You didn't engage in any untoward behavior, did you? Of course not. I didn't even touch her. No. Let us hope that is the case. A great number of things change as the years go by, but if there is one thing that will ever be the same, it's women and their insufferable love of gossip. I don't know about all that. I mean, you're standing here talking to me, and we're exchanging in gossip and stuff and listening to them, and, well, I don't think it's just a gender bias thing, but whatever. Now what do I do? Chrono! Luca! Finally! How'd you get here? You're okay. Did you find the girl? She kind of poofed again. She what? She disappeared? Yeah. It's just as I thought then. Well, I'm glad you're thinking, because apparently I'm irritated. I knew I recognized her from somewhere. We seem to be in Guardia, but it looks a lot older than the Guardia we're from. Or younger, depending on your time reference. They must have mistaken that girl for her ancestor. After all, that girl was our Princess Nadia. The who? Marl, that is Princess Nadia, is a descendant of Queen Linnae. Now, I see how they're doing with 4 people here, but the fact is this was way more than 4 generations. But it's a cool illustration nonetheless. Queen Linnae was kidnapped, and someone was supposed to have gone and saved her, but now history's been changed, because they found Marl in the... Oh, shut up. It's her explanation, not mine. Marl looks so much like the queen that they probably called off their search when she appeared. But if the real queen is killed... Evil little thing. Marl will never have existed. But there might still be enough time. If we can save the Queen, history as we know it should remain unchanged. What? Change time? Something must happen to the Queen in this era if she isn't rescued. And if something happens to her, her descendant, Princess Nadia, will never come into being. We have to find the real Queen. Alright, let's get started. Hey, you know anything? How did she manage to escape? She shouldn't be able to free herself when they're without assistance. Well, that's decidedly odd. The King's chambers are atop the tower ahead. The Knight's quarters are downstairs. Go straight from here. You'll find the stairway on the left. I'll rest in a second. Try to find any evidence as to where the Queen went. Ooh, another box. 100G. Yes! Another one! Was that like 4? Just between you and I, the Chancellor has been acting strangely these days. I've spied him sneaking out of the castle time and time again. I just saw him leave. The only thing I've noticed out of the ordinary as of late is that the Queen's personal guard, that froggish creature, has not been around. They say a curse turned him into a frog, but I question the truth of that. No doubt he's been one of the Fiend Lord's spies all along. Yeah, what wizard around here do we know turns people into frogs? I mean, that's obviously the case. Shut up. People think the Chancellor's behavior strange, but I don't find it troubling at all. Really? How come? The Chancellor is a man of strong faith. Why, he goes to Manolia Cathedral every day to pray. Huh. Thomas said something was weird about that cathedral. Bronze armor. Alright, let's go take a nap. So we're refreshed before we leave. Go downstairs if you wish to rest. The knight's quarters are below. Okay? Zenin Bridge is our last line of defense. It must hold, even should it mean our lives. You're the Queen's friend, are you not? Talk to the maid if you need to rest. Thank you, sir. If only Sir Cyrus were here. You've heard of him, surely? No. You don't know of the great Sir Cyrus? From what depraved village do you hail? Yours. Jerk. Long ago, a vile beast named Yakra lurked in the western forest. People were loath to wander near. But since the cathedral was built there, no monsters have been seen. Seems the place is truly blessed. Or infested with monsters. Uh-oh. What a relief. Now that the Queen's been found, we can refocus our efforts on the war. Yeah, you guys do that. I'll go make sure the Queen stays found. Sir Cyrus was commander of the knighthood, sworn to protect the King and Queen with his own blade. 10 years ago, he and a lone friend departed on a quest, and no one has heard from them since. Wow, so this Cyrus guy is y'all's like cult hero or something. Poor dude. The Fiend Lord's troops are strangely quiet. Something must be afoot. Huh. Would you like to rest? Yes, we would like to rest. Resting is important. It's good to rest. Alright. Let's roll. Well, we know what's upstairs. We know what's downstairs this side. Let's see what's on the other side, because we're nosy and curious. And there might be more stuff to grab. The Master of Kitchens has a foul temper. Best stay out of his way unless you fancy a tongue lashing. The dining hall is below. This dining hall is for members of the knighthood, but you're welcome at our tables. Each are filled before you go. It's not really necessary statistically wise because I've got all the same stuff, I think, when I slept. I'm dying. I'm dying of hunger. Your meal is ready. Finally! Master of Kitchens has earned his post. His cooking is worthy of at least 3 stars. The Fiend Lord's troops had better watch out for us. Really? Hungry, my lord? Take a seat at the upper left corner of the left table. So, you and Her Majesty the Queen are acquainted? Oh, great. Now that rumor's getting out. The kitchen is a battlefield in its own right. Really? Why? Have you come to season my broth with your lack of culinary expertise? Out! You've no place in my kitchen. Oh, what in the name of all that is good is this ice cream that Her Majesty so wishes I prepare? Oh, crap. This is before refrigeration. He don't know what ice cream is. He gonna make eyes. Oh, no. Nasty. No, nasty, no. I hope he corrects himself before he... Where's our food and drink? Oh, Commander. Beg pardons. It's not quite ready. My men and I risk our lives in this war. Is it so much to ask that you keep us fed? Quickly now. Uh-oh. Enough of your self-righteous ranting. You knights aren't the only ones putting your lives on the line for this kingdom. I think I've lost my appetite. I've no stomach for meat braised in cowardice. See that my men are fed. Go find someone else to command. I don't need you telling me how to do my job. Okay. Family drama. Our new commander is working hard to fill Sir Cyrus's shoes. Our commander is a good man. The master of the kitchens, but rubs him the wrong way. Family does that. Sometimes. Okay. So... let's get through the forest. Now we got 2 people. You guys are in trouble. I brought Luca. Zap. Another shelter. Those things are useful. Oh, crud. Ow. Jerk. Take this. Okay, so she doesn't do as much damage, but her weapon isn't as advanced either. We can fix that when we get to town. Okay, so before we go to the cathedral, let's shop. Pea shooter. So the air gun and the hive tunic. Better save the money for now. Okay. Alright. Wait a minute. Let's go to the inn first. Duh. Eventually you get to the point where you don't have to do this and rest every single time you pass through an area, but for now they're kind of babies and you don't want to abuse them. Otherwise you get your butt handed to you. Okay, so all the evidence points to Manolia Cathedral being the source of the problem. The Queen must be inside. We will go inside and we will find out next time. If you liked this video, please give us a like, a thumbs up. If you want to see more like it, please subscribe. I will be doing more Let's Plays in this series. Ring the bell to know when I release something new. This has been Mr. Silverwolf SP. I do hope you've enjoyed yourself. Have fun, and try to be kind.